Good afternoon.
This is our field crew correspondents from the FCT Situation Room, live here in Abuja. May we know you, sir?
Thank you. My name is Honourable Dr. EMEKA ALOYSUIS.
Dr. EMEKA ALOYSUIS, I can see you are putting on a tag.
Yes.
As a supervisor.
Yes.
Are you just a supervisor or who are you?
Thank you. I am the chairman, Gwarinpa Ward Labour Party.
Thank you very much.
The largest political ward in Nigeria. Gwarinpa Ward.
Gwarinpa Ward having over 199 polling units. Can you give us a general overview of the election in your area and the FCT at large?
Thank you very much. As an obedient Nigerian and obedient party man, you can see I'm putting on supervisor tag. That is to tell you I'm doing overall supervision of the election at the polling units within my ward. I went round and to be very sincere with you, the election was majorly peaceful and progressive, except of course for some few polling units that some unscrupulous elements within the INEC system tries to remain in the old order when we have moved on. It's notable ones amongst them is 024. 024 is at UBA Gwarinpa, where Labour Party was shortchanged, because we know our capacity, having campaigned well, having convinced the people and expecting to harvest our votes based on the love the people have for us, believing in us and we also believing in them. Labour Party noticed that there was only 200 copies of House of Representative candidates in a polling unit that will have above 500 registered votes. So I don't know the terminology INEC will use in explaining that. They deliberately shortchanged more than 300 Nigerians from participating in the election, disenfranchising them. For consequences I'm yet to know, because some Nigerians traveled from home and abroad. In fact, a young man testified that he came back from Belgium and paid 1.2 million and 2 and 4 tickets to just come and cast his vote. And unfortunately, the ballot paper did not get to him. He did not vote. Tell me, how will such a man go back home and tell what story? It's disheartening. Second incident recorded that was very unfair to Nigerians and Labour Party is the case of one of the largest polling units, where you have 1,700 and some fraction registered voters, and they were only able to accredit little above 400. Sorry, they accredited close to 1,000, but allowed only about 400 to vote for no reason. And when voters, of course, as peace-loving people, we did not confront them violently, but made our case clear that we are not going to take it from them, except if this is not the same country where we have a electoral act that permits anybody who has been online by or before 2:30 p.m. to be so allowed to vote, even if the vote takes 1 week, provided the person has been there and queued, he should be allowed to vote. But in this case of 001, there is no votes counting for Labour Party from that polling unit. Why did I say that? Even the 4 and some fraction number voted was deliberately invalidated by the INEC official, of which I forwarded the picture to the platform of the Situation Room. The young man deliberately submitted the report above the number of voters accredited, thereby giving a situation of overvoting there. How can you have overvoting when more than 1,000 have not voted? That English, I need to go back to school to understand it well. Apart from these 2 locations, it has been a very beautiful outing for Labour Party, and especially in Gwarinpa mega ward. Thank you, and God bless you.
Okay, Mr.
A new Nigeria is truly possible, and it has come.
Thank you very much. Mr. Agui,
Yes.
please, we had some reports from our field agents in your ward that some polling units agents were not present there as at the time of when materials arrived. Please, can you give more clarification, because that incident alone, that news or speculation or whatever sparked up tension as at the time of voting.
Thank you also. You know, when you do your scrutiny and pick people you think are credible to represent you as an agent on a poll on an election day, there are some natural calls that you as a human being cannot immediately arrest. But what did we do? Some had issue of vehicle broke down on the way. Some had issue of not getting vehicle because it was an election day, those who are not mobile. And based on distances of some agents to their polling units, some were unable to get to their locations on time, considering the fact that some agents' names were submitted before the information of relocation of some voters to different polling units news came up. So some proceeded to their known polling units, only to discover that they had been transferred. And from that moment, trying to locate their new place was not easy. But what did we do? We put our field marshals on the field to start redirecting, controlling, and tagging them. So that was actually the major reason why you had that incident. But summarily, we were able to conquer.
Okay. Thank you. So finally, did the umpire, did they meet up to expectation as regards delivery in terms of arriving at the polling unit at the set time as stipulated by the Electoral Act, or were there some form of, let me use the Nigerian word, mago-mago, that was found within the confines of the electoral umpire themselves?
Wow. To be very sincere with you on this, there are a lot of cases of late arrival of both materials and INEC officials. As at 10 a.m., I received calls from not less than 10 polling units complaining of non-presence of INEC officials. And in some cases, there are some places that started casting of vote by 1 p.m. There are some places that started about 9 something a.m., some 12, just to mention but a few. But there are some few locations, polling units, that they actually arrived on time. There was also a case of INEC arriving at a wrong location. I was imagining if INEC don't know where they are supposed to be. Is it me who is the party man that should tell them? They came and relaxed. Why people were at where they should be waiting for them? And they mistook location A to be location B. It was after more than 2 hours. In fact, I also took a video of them relaxing, gisting, when Nigerians are standing under the search sun, waiting for them to cast their votes. Do you understand? In fact, this election is only but an eye-opener to the INEC that it is no longer business as usual. Parties actually assign agents, but all Nigerian youths, we are actually agents of the new Nigeria. So INEC, I will give them 50-50 in terms of early arrival.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. On the part of finally, Agui, as we wrap it up, you being on ground supervising the municipal area and basically your ward, yes, Gwarinpa ward, what do you have to say? Are you saying that your party is already cruising to victory? Were you happy by the expectation of the turnout of the electorate? Are you saying that tonight you will begin to pop the champagne? You can see I'm already romancing what is your view?
You can see I'm already romancing my stomach. Do you know why? Because the answer is there is hope. Yes. There is hope. I can tell you that Labour Party shall not labor in vain. A worker is entitled to his wage. Yes. We have labored and we shall get our wage. And that wage is the trust of Nigerians. And as far as I'm concerned, I will not go against the Electoral Act by announcing the result. It's not in my place to do so. But by personal observation, not INEC position, there is hope.
Thank you, Mr. Agoyi. My name is Bishop, reporting live for FCT Situation Room. Thank you very much.
And you're welcome to Gwarinpa Mega World.